In here, the exam question, the students were asked to talk about the embryology of Leydig cells, talk about the histology of Leydig cells, and talk about the physiology of Leydig cells. All right. So, in summary, these are the Leydig cells, and the Leydig cells are the cells that are in between the seminiferous tubules. So, we have like, let me say, seminiferous tubules. Okay. The cells that are in between this seminiferous tubule and this one, these ones are the ones that are called Leydig cells. So talking about the embryology, you are basically trying to talk about how they come about. Talking about the histology, you are trying to look at how these cells look like, how to identify them. Then talking about the physiology, you are trying to talk about what is the function of these cells to the body. Okay, so for the embryology, that's how they come about. We see that the Leydig cells actually originate from the mesenchymal cells in the gonadal ridge during embryonic development, right? They differentiate from the precursor cells under influence of hormones like testosterone, okay? And Leydig cells migrate to the testicular interstitial where they mature and become functional. So the space in between here, the empty space here is what they call interstitial. So now they occupy the empty space there, right? So at this place, they mature and they become functional. Histology, how they look like. So Leydig cells are polygonal cells located in the testicular interstitium between seminiferous tube. All right, so they are polygonal. They have a large and round nucleus and abundant cytoplasm with lipid droplets and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. All right, so that one will only be available on a closed view on a Leydig cell, right? So Leydig cells are surrounded by a network of capillaries, allowing for efficient exchange of hormone and nutrients. Okay, so here I think what you can see here is the seminiferous tubules. So in between the seminiferous tubule is where you find the Leydig cells. In between the seminiferous tubule, you found the Leydig cells. Then talking about that's okay. We're done with the histology already. Okay, we're talking about the physiology now. That's their function. Leydig cells produce and secrete testosterone, which is the primary male hormone. All right, and they'll produce this testosterone in response to the luteinizing hormone. So it's luteinizing hormone that will cause the Leydig cells to produce the testosterone, right? And testosterone will now regulate things like spermatogenesis, male fertility, and secondary cell characteristics. Okay, Leydig cells also produce other hormones such as the androstenedione and the dihydroepiandrosterone. Okay, they also produce that. Leydig cells function to their function is regulated by a negative feedback involving testosterone, luteinizing hormone, and the hypothalamus. Basically, the hormones that they produce, once the hormones get too much in the body, there's a negative feedback like, look, bro, this thing we already have it in excess, so stop producing it. Okay, so that's how it actually functions. Additional functions could be that Leydig cells play a role in testicular immune privilege, protecting the testes from autoimmune damage. They also produce factors that support testicular development and spermatogenesis. So if the Leydig cells are dysfunctional, or if there's a problem with the Leydig cells, it will lead to things like hypogonadism, infertility, and disorders like congenital adrenal hyperplasia. Abnormal Leydig cell function has been implicated in testicular cancer and other disorders like that. Okay, so that's just it on the embryology, histology, and physiology of Leydig cells. See you guys.